Motorcycle riding business is one of the fastest growing business in Nigeria, as reports have shown that over 55 million people are engaged in the Okada riding business, as it is popularly known in this part of the world. The rising popularity of Okada business stems majorly from the fact that it has the capacity to maneuver difficult terrains that are not accessible to cars and buses. Okada also has the capability of beating traffic in cities with heavy vehicular congestion and can easily avoid potholes. More so with the high rate of unemployment in the country, many youth have come to embrace the commercial motorcycling as a means of livelihood through which they get their daily bread.
The truth is, Nigerians can't do without Okada. They have to get to their various destination locations, do their business transaction as fast as possible and as conducive for them as possible.
However, the activities of some of the Okada riders have become a major source of concern to many Nigerians who believe that they pose security threat to the nation. These fears became more heightened following reports from different parts of the country, especially from the insurgents and banditry ravaged parts of the north, where it has been discovered that the perpetrators of kidnapping, armed robbery, as well as other criminal activities do so with the help of Okada as a means of transportation. Similarly, some weeks ago, the National Security Council made public of its intentions of imposing a nationwide ban on motorcycle operations in the country. Not too long after that, some governors in the northern parts of the country suspended the activities of Okada riders in their domains, which led to the influx of commercial motorcyclists into the southwestern part of the country. Lagos State received the highest number of these migrant Okada riders from the north, with its attendance increase in crime rates in the state. This led the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to suspend their activities in some local government areas in the state, where he confirmed that the decision has led to 85% reduction in crime rates. Osun State, most especially the state capital, should also got her fair share of the strange motorcyclists who are scattered in different parts of the city and have infiltrated into the system, making it difficult to identify between genuine Okada riders and the strangers. The special advisor to Governor Adigboyega Oyetola on Works and Transportation, Engineer Olatoke Olaniyan, said the government is also worried about the situation since the problem did not start today.
The operation of Okada business contributes to the economic well-being of the country because there are many places, nooks and crannies within our respective localities that only Okada people can reach and pick people to and fro. But be that as it may, the abuse by these Okada riders is becoming a thorn in the flesh of everybody and is affecting the security of lives and properties.
Engineer Olaniyan enumerated the steps taken by the government to regulate the activities of Okada riders in Osun State, but however regretted that the group had not cooperated with the government.
So many Okada identity cards that were printed, these boys have refused to pay and collect. And they are using the issue as a blackmail weapon against government. I have had calls to go on air, television, radio, to appeal to residents of this state that we need to support everybody to force these guys to get the jackets and the ID cards so that we'll be able to identify genuine Okada riders among them. All these appeals are falling to their face. So now we are having the problem on our hands now. So many people are intruding into our state with Okada and all of them. How do we now recognize the genuine ones if these boys have not bought into this idea of having their rider's jacket and their ID card?
Some leaders of the Okada unions, including Comrade Ajishefini Mukaila and Comrade Benga Jenifuja, said they need the help of government in the enforcement of the directive to bar anyone without a rider's jacket and a valid means of identification from riding motorcycle for commercial purposes.
We have had a uniform, identified uniform for each members of the union. There are 6 unions in Osun State. Each union has its own identification uniform. My own is orange in color. So it was unfortunate for us that our people, many refused to collect the uniform. Others that are collected, they are not wearing it. They just put it under the seat. And if the government can assist us in monitoring these people will be here, will be where it. But as we are in the time of politics, anybody are fear of what may happen to his party.
We start with the government of Osun. The government of Oyetola is there, call us, and we sit down one on one. We realize that there is Okada rider and in Okada rider between us. So we now give a suggestion that we should make a uniform in order to differentiate ourselves. Now the uniform was made by the then. We conclude at the end of 2005 both this uniform and the rider badge.
The state government has, however, warned members of the public to be security conscious by ensuring that they only patronize Okada riders with rider's jacket and an identification card.
Government has done the best. We have spent money producing these ID cards. The consultant that was engaged by their own union leaders have produced riders' jackets for them. These boys have refused to pay and collect the jacket. Even those of them who paid and collected were not wearing. Some of them are wearing, but the majority of them, particularly in Osogbo here, are not wearing. If you go to the nooks and crannies here, you can see some of them wearing the rider's jacket. But particularly in Osogbo here, I don't know what to say because they are not cooperating with government. And if you want to enforce this, they will turn it out to be another thing. They will make it a political issue, put back to society. Let every potential customer of Okada rider insist that before I patronize you, wear your rider's jacket so I know that you belong to a particular Okada riders union in this state and I want to see your ID card. These are encoded jackets and cards which everybody can see easily. We have the database of all these Okada in our system. If an Okada picks you and you're able to get the number and something happens, just give us the number. We'll fish out the rider, we'll fish out the owner of the Okada and where he operates.
As security experts often say, the issue of security is the responsibility of everyone. A word is enough for the wise. Oluchi Amuda for Dateline.